MGM guys, what is happening? Welcome back to the Ladders Club. Market is extremely volatile right now and I have got trades for you. I am going to tell you why I'm picking these trades and I'm going to talk about a lot of things. You can already see here, right? These four things. First is war. There is not one war. There are multiple wars happening at the moment. You've got Pakistan versus Afghanistan. You've got US versus Iran, and both of them are wars. These are not threats. All right. Second thing I want to talk about is inflation. PPI came in hotter than expected, which is pushing the markets towards the downside with the war situation. Then the AI threat. And finally, what we do here, we are always trading, never gambling, always trading with proper risk management, proper journaling. So you know what to do. Just stick for maximum 10 minutes and get all the alpha. All right. Now, war breaking. And it's a big thing. It's definitely a big thing. I am currently trading the markets. I wrote a whole thesis in front runners as well this morning about what is happening with the war situations and what am I going to do. Literally at 11 a.m. today, Dubai time, I said that very important because these will directly impact the markets. If the geopolitical tensions do not ease, then oil and gold will go towards the upside. And guess what? What commodities do when there is a war? This is from Google. This is from AI, not me. Oil, gas, and renewable energy often go up, right, in the markets. That is what happens in the war situations. And right now, if you see WTI, which is the oil ticker, currently is moving towards the upside. On daily only, it's about 2.3 to 3% up, and I am in a long position. I'm in a long position of oil. I also gave it in front runners. I'm going to tell you why I'm in this long position with proper tweets. Now guys, look, I've taken it on HyperLiquid. You can take it anywhere, but there is no exchange, centralized exchange, which is currently offering it in my opinion, from what I know. So HyperLiquid is the best place. This is my entry price and this is currently the mark price. So all is good. Now, 1 minute into the video and I'm giving you the trade. Literally 1 minute into the video. My stop loss for this trade is around 4.5%, which is going to be below this wick. Below this wick on 3-day time frame. The candle is pretty amazing. And in my opinion, the attack from US is imminent. All right, I'm going to talk about it. But remember, what you need to do is smash that like button. Why? Because I'm giving you alpha. Because I'm telling you which trade to take. Why do you want to take it? What are the levels with proper risk management and journaling, all of it. This is why you need to smash the like button. And that is all I'm asking. Nothing else. I'm not asking you to buy anything. I'm not selling anything here. I'm just asking you to grow this community with me. Honest people, honest traders, so we can trade the markets together. We can share ideas together. It just takes 1 second. Now, let's go into the video. All right. So first we're going to talk about this Pakistan and Afghanistan war, which is happening. It's a small war. It's not going to increase tensions a lot, but it's definitely one to talk about because geopolitical situation right now of this world is really bad. So Pakistan's defense minister just declared a war on Afghanistan and he said, our patience has reached its limits. Now it is open confrontation time. Now there will be decisive action. And you know what? Look at this. Something major is happening. You've got missiles everywhere. Afghanistan also announced yesterday that the large-scale operations against Pakistani military forces along with the border is happening right now. But is it only Pakistan and Afghanistan? No, Taliban is involved as well. Taliban now has begun deploying rocket launchers along the border with Pakistan. And there's a funny thing which is extremely wrong, shouldn't happen, but this is what Taliban commander said. And he threatened Pakistan on this Afghanistani state TV. He said that if Pakistan is proud of the nukes and missiles, we have battalions of suicide bombers. And we will spread the suicide bombers everywhere. So obviously this is not a good situation and this should be, converted into peace pretty quickly. But we know that we are traders and we have to take advantage of every single macro news or event that is happening in the markets. And this is also sending the oil price towards the upside. This is also sending the gold price towards the upside. But this is a small war, which literally ignited last night. The main war situation right now is the US-Iran one. And why do I believe that the attack is imminent? A lot of people talking about, the peace deal that is going to happen on Monday. In my opinion, the attack is imminent because President Trump now has the largest deployment of the US air and naval assets in the Middle East in the last 23 years. Never Never the US has sent so many troops in a country, all right? Now they have these many troops in the Middle East. It's absolutely crazy, all of this, all of this. So why do you think the war or the attack won't happen? Now I'm not talking about war. War is when both the countries attack. Here it's only going to be US, and they're going to be attacking Iran. And Trump has threatened, not only threatened, but he has also said where he's going to be attacking. US seeks for Iran to destroy its 3 main nuclear sites. US asks Iran to deliver remaining enriched uranium to US. And this is why the attack is happening, or it is going to happen. And in that anticipation, gold is going towards the upside. In that anticipation, oil is going towards the upside. And we know Trump loves to do all these things over the weekends. So I'm already prepared and ready with my trades. What is going to happen is risk offs are going to go up and risk ons are going to go towards the downside. So I'm playing a bet on risk off, which is oil, and I'm going to be also giving some trades on risk on assets, which is Bitcoin, as well as a stock trade. So all you need to do is be with me, stay with me for 3 to 4 minutes maximum. I'm not going to waste much time, guys. Don't worry about it. Now, Iran's foreign minister said that, they want to have serious talks. So they're going to be meeting on Monday. But in my opinion, the attack is going to happen before that. And Trump loves to do it on the weekends. So we'll see what happens there. It's bad. It's really bad. Right now, Polymarket is not expecting an attack in the next 60 hours. But if it happens, then that's going to be a climax situation for oil. That's going to be a climax situation for gold as well. What do I mean by climax? Climax means a massive candle towards the upside, and then we will see a sell-off in the risk of assets. But you have to catch that massive candle, right? We have to catch that massive candle, and that is what we're going to do. I've already updated everything in my trading journal. February has been an amazing month for us. We are killing it in February. And we'll continue to do this because we are trading with proper risk management. Look, I don't want the war to happen. I love peace, Mahatma Gandhi, but we have to take advantage of these situations. No financial advice, guys, but I am actually in this long position on oil. That is the only trade I have opened today, right? And in February, we have had so many trades, around 12 trades or 11 trades in February. All of them winners, only one loser, and that was Bitcoin. One loser, Bitcoin, long position over here, negative 1.2%. That was an LTF trade, but we are killing it in the markets. I've been journaling everything with you guys. Since the start of this YouTube channel, I've been journaling everything in January, in December. We had a normal month in December, a good month in January, and we're having an amazing month in February. Now, we might have a bad month in March, but does not really matter. That's how you become a good trader. You journal your things, right? You write down your mistakes. You become an agile learner. That's how we'll win. Now, let's move towards the other markets, all right? Now, commodities, gold. Gold is also going to go up. Why? Because whenever there is this war kind of situation, risk offs go towards the upside, and gold is also a risk off asset, and it's also breaking out of this ascending triangle. Remember, also, why do I believe that the attack is going to happen is because Canada and US and UK, all these countries have asked their embassy and people, their citizens in Iran, to actually leave Iran, which is why I believe the attack is going to happen over the weekend. And they have done it today, which is why the risk on assets are actually falling right now. If you look at Bitcoin and other altcoins, they're falling. The equities pre-markets are falling as well because of this thing. So it's extremely imminent. If the citizens are asked to leave, if the US troops are there in the highest number in the last 23 years, it's going to happen, guys. You need to know this, right? And we have seen this playbook before as well, the climax situation that I talked about. So make sure that we take advantage of it, right? Now, gold is going to go towards the upside. I wanted the perfect entry. I wanted the perfect entry over here at 5050, which is why I also had a limit order on Bitfunded, and I showed you all, right? You can go to my limit orders and you can see XAU, which is the financial symbol of token of gold. I have a limit order at 5050. Never got hit, but that's okay. Some trades, you miss some of the trades because they front run your levels, but that is okay. We are not going to chase them. We're going to stay there, trade like a predator. We're going to trade like a predator. Let the trade come to you. Do not fall for the trade. That is the rule. That is the main rule of trading. All right. Now, if you want to use Bitfunded, guys, I'm trading with someone else's money all the time. I use prop accounts in equities, Forex, and now crypto as well via Bitfunded. So link is in the description. Go get the Bitfunded account for yourself and trade these accounts. It will improve your strategies. It will improve your trading style because you've got rules to follow. And at the same time, you will make profits if you do. And you will make profits via someone else's money. On $500 account, you can actually get a $100,000 account, which is quite amazing, right? So you do it. If you don't want to, do it in the real account. For example, oil wasn't there on Bitfunded, so I did it on HyperLiquid. I traded on HyperLiquid. But if oil was there on Bitfunded, I would have done it here. Simple. Now, oil done, gold done. We're going to go into equities and then crypto. All right. So when I'm looking at equities, NASDAQ is the first one we have to look at. It's right now in this consolidation, massive consolidation of 140 days. Happened before as well, and NASDAQ fell really, really hard. Now people have started to comment about this, Wyckoff distribution, and more people will talk about this Wyckoff distribution. I was telling you about this Wyckoff distribution from last 2 weeks. I've been talking about this chart, and trust me, I'm not saying it's going to break down, but if it breaks down, we are ready. How are we ready? We are ready to take a short position on NASDAQ. We will, for sure. I'm going to tell you when and how to take it, but not right now. Right now, we're just monitoring it with popcorn in our hands, so don't worry about it. We're going to take a long position on Tesla when it drops below the trend line right now. One of the stocks that I want to accumulate, and I want to accumulate it at 30% discount. Now, I want to buy it on spot, but not here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take a leverage trade. Now, you can get Tesla anywhere. Any decentralized exchange, any centralized exchange, don't worry about it, wherever you want to buy it. So I'm going to take a long position on Tesla with a stop loss of around 6.5%. So my leverage has to be low and the risk reward ratio is going to be 3.1. Remember, I've already showed you how to play these trades, right? I've already showed you how to manage your risk. Risk management is the most important thing. Why? Because it's your hard-earned money that you're putting in these trades, all right? You're not gambling. If you're here for gambling, do not follow me. Please unsubscribe, go dislike the video, please. But if you want to trade, then ask me questions in the comment section. Trade with me. I would love that, right? That is what I want. That is why I want to build this community, okay? Now, coming to Bitcoin. Bitcoin right now is in this consolidation, 22 days. Literally, when Bitcoin fell from 92K to 60K, I said that it's going to go into a consolidation for minimum 100 days. And this is what's happening. People are going to get bored. People are going to leave the industry, literally leave the industry. Trust me. But I am here chilling, not trading Bitcoin at all. If it comes to the extremes, then I will. For example, this line, this path, you see the red color path. If it goes up, comes back here, deviation, boom, I'm going to short it to the bottom. But I believe it's going to come to the monthly low, which is over here at 59.8. And then we're going to decide what to do. That could be a long position. That would be the perfect Kapoor limit order strategy. Kapoor limit order strategy, I've explained it before as well. It's very simple. HTF supports, catching the falling knife and trying to take that first bounce LTF trade. That is what we do in that strategy. And it's been a winner. It's been a winner for me in Discord as well. A lot of people have made money via that strategy. And I am a trader who actually tries to follow a lot of strategies that I have, that I've backtested in my trading career. All right. So moving forward, guys, I want to talk about the HyperLiquid short position. Gave it on front runners as well. For the people who actually see front runners, I'm going to tell it here as well. Here you go. So I was looking for the rejection of the trend line. Here you go. The rejection has already happened. Now I'm waiting for the deviation and a retest of this resistance. Now I believe in HyperLiquid. I believe that the numbers are amazing. I believe that the fundamentals are amazing. I want to buy HyperLiquid in spot, but not right here. Right now, I believe that we are in a bear market and we will get cheaper levels for all these altcoins that you want to buy. Every single altcoin that you want to buy. So it's better to wait for your spot portfolio if you want to accumulate these things. And right now, focus on trading, because trading is the way to go at the moment in the markets. Very simple. All right, guys, this is it from charts perspective and the trades perspective. I gave you the oil one. I talked about the gold trade that I missed, but I also talked about the limit orders that I've got in Tesla on Bitfunded, which is at 350. I've got gold limit order, which I don't think so it's going to hit, but 5050. Then I've got a BTC limit order at 53.5, which is an HTF limit order. Don't want to talk about it right now. Right now, the market is super volatile. You should be actually trading the best things, which are extremely volatile. Now, oil is a risky trade for sure. Why? Because if the climax happens, then it's going to fall pretty quickly as well. But I got the perfect level, I got the perfect price. I was talking about it from last 3 to 4 days now, and yeah, I think my entry is good. But let's see. Trade journal is going excellent. Trade journal is actually going amazing. So make sure that you have your trade journal. You can actually copy my trade journal over here, literally this one. I've got all the links, I've got all the proofs, and I'm going to put the link in the description as well. Just copy it so you can use your own trading journal. Now I want to talk about another thing, which is the AI threat which is happening. Now if you are only looking for trades, this is when you leave the video. This is when you leave the video, but I just want to talk about AI thing for 2 minutes if you have time. Now Block yesterday, which is Jack Dorsey's company Block, XYZ ticker, it went up 20%. Why? Because they announced that they're going to lay off 40% of their workforce. What? 40% of the workforce laying off, and the stock went up 20%. Obviously, if you actually see how the stock market behaves on the layoff news, then this was supposed to happen. I'm going to explain you, right? In the financial books, it's written that whenever the layoff happens, there are two reasons. There can be two reasons. One is a good reason, that is they're trying to expand into technology or something else. And the second is a bad reason, recessionary reason. This is not a recessionary reason. The reason here is that they are expanding into AI, and they have already expanded into AI, which means that the stock has to be bullish. First thing, you're cutting the cost. Second thing, you're talking about advancement and artificial intelligence. Both these things will pump the stock towards the upside. I did not expect, in my dreams as well, I would not expect the price to go up 20%, but it happened. And now people are saying that companies are going to use this strategy. Some companies are using AI to cover plain old layoffs. Sam Altman said that. It's absolutely crazy. People will use it, and companies will, take advantage of this for sure. Most public companies will do this in 2026, which is, we are in profit. Companies lay off employees. Say now AI can replace our employees. Positive news for shareholders. Obviously, as I said, cost cutting plus AI and advancement. Share pumps higher. Founders' wealth increased by billions. But it's going to create a massive divergence in the economy, which is, I've written a whole article. I've actually written a whole article. If you're still here, like most of the people actually leave at this point in time of the video, but I've written a whole article on, will AI force us to become farmers or not, on Twitter. Free to read, not selling you guys anything, right? Written the whole article, and I talked about the K-shaped economy here. Now, what do I mean by K-shaped economy? K, this is K. See, the person who's poor in K-shaped economy, he gets poorer. The person who's rich gets richer. Now, when it comes to AI and jobs, the person who does not understand AI will keep going towards the downside. No jobs for you. The person who learns AI and understands AI and is working on AI will move towards the upside and keep going towards the upside. Written this whole thing this morning, so you can have a read. And I also wrote how to upgrade, which AI tools to use, and how do you journal your AI journey. Everything free. Go have a read. Have a read on my Twitter. Link is in the description, guys. And you know what? That is it. I am gonna take a bit now. I'm gonna go, and thank you so much for watching the video, guys. Make sure that you're doing what I'm telling you. Like, obviously use your brain and everything, but I'm just trying to, keep you in the right path, in this straight line. So because for me, it's, yes, it gives dopamine. Trading and all gives you dopamine, but you have to be extremely disciplined while trading. You have to be in the straight line. All right. Like the video if you haven't, and if you have any feedback for me, put it in the comment section. I'm all ears. I'm going to listen, and I'm going to improve myself every single day. All right. I'm going to see you later. Bye. Bye-bye.